Yo guys, so I wanted to come on here and do something that I just decided that I should probably do like regularly, and that's have a book talk. Okay? Because many of you probably have seen my amazing library. This is just half of it, but the other half is over here. That side is all astrology, so we're not going to go over there today. But I decided that I want to have a book talk where I just tell you guys about books that have really changed my life and give you some recommendations, because a lot of you ask me, actually, and this is honest, so I know there's a lot of coaches that say, oh, a lot of people have been asking me, and then it's like not true, but literally a lot of you, hey Sam, hello mom, a lot of you have been asking me about book recommendations, and like actually a lot of you, and sometimes I forget to reply to all of you. So I thought, why don't I just do a book talk? I mean, I'm right here all the time. I'm always talking about books. I'm always thinking about books. It's one of the things that really brings me joy. So let's get to it. I've organized the shelves in a way that my very favorite books, mostly, are on these two shelves. Okay? So where do I want to start? Where do I want to start, you guys? What kind of books are you feeling that you need right now? Hey, Jackie. Hey, Oliver. Say hi to me, you guys. So I'm doing book club. We're doing book club. I am going to tell you about books that have changed my life so that they can change your life too. Okay, we're going to start with my very favorite book of all time. What is it? And, you know, there could be others. We're going to start with Soul Love. Okay, we're going to start with the Soul Love book. This is my favorite book, well, one of them, of all time. And the reason why is that this is not just a book, okay? Hey, Kirsten. Thanks, babe. This is not just a book. This book will teach you how to connect with your own soul, hey, Carl, and connect with other people's souls. And the result will be that you will have harmonious relationships with literally almost fucking everybody. Okay? And you will actually learn in this book how to send soul love to people. So you're actually communicating with people at the soul level, which goes beyond any ego shit. You will have people that you get like into fights with or whatever kind of disagreements or whatever. If you send soul love to these people, they will literally come back around like within the next day or the next week and fucking apologize to you. And if you don't believe me, try it. Okay? I really firmly believe that we get to have harmony in all of our dealings with other people. And it's by being love. But here's the thing. Some people are not actually available for love. So what can happen when you start awakening your heart centers? So this book is called Soul Love, Awakening Your Heart Centers. What can happen is some people will leave your life because they're just not capable of that kind of love. And that's totally okay too. So Jackie says, I'm obsessed over reading books versus reading on the internet. Yeah, I do not read. Well, like, I mean, I read every day on the internet, but like, I'm not going to buy an ebook. Okay. As you can probably see, I need the hardcover books, or well, they don't have to be hardcover, but I need the actual book in my hand, right? Like, what is like the lost art of this? Like, people in their Kindles, fuck your Kindle. I'm not going to do that ever. So this is my first recommendation to you, is the Soul Love book. This book is for you if you want to heal your relationships, okay, and you want to learn how to connect with people at a level that's beyond the personality. It's actually the soul. But also, it's not just about healing your relationships. It's actually about connecting to a deep level of love within yourself, okay? And so that's actually what heals the relationships, is because you have connected with your own soul. So it heals you and it heals your relationships. But yeah, and actually, you guys, story behind this book, I've actually called in many soulmates with this book, you guys. I've called in many soulmates. There's actually a chapter in this book, Soul Love. And the chapter is attracting your soulmate or calling in your soulmate. And I've done the exercise a number of times. The first time I ever did it was in 2013. And I actually ended up calling in a soulmate, and he literally messaged me about 20 minutes after I did the exercise, and I connected our souls. So this shit's fucking real. We ended up dating for like 2 years, and I still can't get rid of that guy. Just kidding. I love him. but we're not together anymore. But anyways, I've called in him and many other soulmates. I think actually lately, I've called in way too many soulmates. Like, it's just like there's way too many. Okay, so that is my first recommendation for you guys. It's the Soul Love book. And it's by Sanaya Roman. And also, she is the author of my other favorite book. Let's just talk about Living with Joy, okay? So this book, Living with Joy, is basically the basis of everything that I teach and post about, you guys, honestly. I've read this book probably 7 times straight through, and it's not even just a book. Like, the thing with these books by Sanaya Roman is she guides you through like a meditative experience. It's not just a book, it's actually connecting to your soul. And that's why I live in such peace and joy, you guys. It's because I am connected with my soul. And I learned how to be connected with my soul from reading these fucking books 100 times. And also the Soul Love book I've read, like, probably 10 times. So also with these books, it's not like you just skim through it and read a couple pages. Like, you read that motherfucker, and then you read it again, and you read it again, and you read it again until you become it, okay? This isn't just like simple reading here. This is like changing your life, okay? It's absorbing it into every cell of your being. So this Living with Joy book will teach you so much. I remember the first time I was reading it, I was actually in Hawaii. I was at the beach. And it was just like I had such a soul transmission and download. And it was like I just knew what I was here to do. And it was before I started, I wasn't really doing any of this. I was doing some astrology videos on YouTube, but I wasn't teaching the things that I was really passionate about, which is the joy stuff, right? And the soul love stuff. So these 2 books are like 100% like, fuck yes, read them. Don't just read them once. Read them like as many times as you possibly can. And it's by the same author, Sanaya Roman. So these are my first 2 book recommendations. Okay, what's my next book recommendation? I'm loving this. I need to do this more. Like, oh my God, I'm having so much fun just talking about books. Because you want to know a secret, you guys. Hey, Chosen, what's up? You want to know a secret? This is literally what I do all the time. I just am here in my apartment, and I'm sitting here at this chair, and I'm looking at the books. I'm picking up books off the shelf. I'm putting books back on the shelf, and I'm just like thinking about the experience of the book. Like, I'm just literally living the books all the time. So I want to do these book talks more. Like, this is really fun. Jackie says, do you like Eckhart Tolle or any more mainstream writers and teachers? I don't know what you mean by mainstream, and I don't think I've actually read Eckhart Tolle before. I think that might be one of the ones I still haven't got to. I've got to quite a lot, but just never fully resonated with buying that book. Like, it's just like you always know what you need, right? Chosen says, hey, Brit, greatness, watching your live, love your vibe and energy, pure as fuck. Thank you, appreciate that. What book am I going to pick off the shelf next, you guys? The next book recommendation. Okay. This one is just for the ladies, okay? This is just for the ladies. But men probably will like hearing about it too. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this book. This is my next book recommendation. I know it's reversed, but can you see what that says? It says Pussy. Pussy, a Reclamation. Okay? And it's by Regina Thomas Hauer. Okay? This Pussy book changed my entire view around my own feminine power. So prior to reading this book, I was, feeling attracted to men who didn't really like me back and stuff. And I didn't really feel like I had any power as a woman. And so this book, Pussy, this is literally the book. When I read this book and I fully absorbed it, it was like I realized how powerful just being a woman is, and how when we are enjoying our bodies, enjoying our pussies, this is magnetically attractive to men. And like, this is literally how you can attract any man, is with the power of your pussy. Yeah. Dre's like, pussy power. Exactly. Yeah. So this can really help you too. Like, if you're insecure about that part of your body, like, I know that I used to think it was ugly. Like when I was younger, I thought it was ugly. And now, like, I mean, and I've been told by many people that it's not ugly, that it's actually pretty. But like, I know a lot of us women, we have insecurities around that. Like, we just do not love this part of our body. And one of the exercises that she teaches in this book that I think is really awesome is she teaches you to, like, every morning, and I actually haven't done this lately, but like to literally like open your legs up in front of a mirror and say, "Good morning, beautiful," to your pussy. And just doing that, you will actually feel like your entire body will fill with love, and you'll just become this like magnetically attractive, like men will just be like, you know, wanting you so bad, like when you come into this pussy power, you guys. So this is for the women. Read this book if you want to come into your power and also attract like plenty of men, because here's the thing. Men, they love it when you are loving yourself. So this book is really, really good. Check it out. And what is going to be the next book that I pick up off the shelf, you guys? Hey, Dana, what's up? So yeah, I'm going to be doing these book talks, I think. I don't know, maybe once a week or something, I'll do a book talk. Because all I'm doing anyways is talking about books. Okay, I feel like I need to... I have no idea what you're talking about, Chosen. I do not recall that. So I need to pick up an Abraham Hicks book off the shelf. Here. Let's just take the main Abraham Hicks book, The Law of Attraction. Okay? Read this book 100 times. Okay, no, just kidding. I've probably read it like 4 times. Read this book and absorb it, live it, be it. You will see how to create your reality, and everything in your life will change. You will understand life from a deeper perspective than most people ever will. And you'll just feel like, I know when I read it for the first time, I was actually on another vacation. So when I'm on vacation, I seem to actually read more, which is nice. But when you read Abraham Hicks and fully absorb their teachings, it's like, I don't know about you guys, like, have you guys read Abraham Hicks too? But when I read them, I feel this kind of like exhilaration and joy and like kind of like childlike enthusiasm for life again. And it's because you're coming into that creative power. You're coming into the power that creates worlds, as they would say it. And that feels joyful. It feels light. It feels like, oh my God. So read this book, absorb it. Read all the Abraham Hicks books, actually. Here they all are. Okay, wait, yeah. Here's the Abraham Hicks books, you guys. So we've got Money and the Law of Attraction. We've got the Law of Attraction. We've got The Amazing Power of Deliberate Intent. We've got Ask and It's Given. We got The Astonishing Power of Emotions. And then we got, oh shit, we got another copy of The Law of Attraction. I should probably gift that to someone. And then we got The Vortex. So The Vortex is the one you're going to want to read to come out of victim consciousness around relationships. Did I say that? Oh my God, Chosen. That's hilarious. I probably did say that. That seems like something that I would do. Oh no, I remember what I was doing. I was sitting on the patio. I didn't actually go out without panties, but I was sitting on the patio in Hawaii, and I just like let my legs spread open to the ocean. But we were on like the 7th floor anyways, like nobody was gonna see it. But yeah, and I just let it be healed with that energy of the ocean, right? So yeah. Now what? I'll pick one more book, you guys. I will pick one more book, and then this segment of book talks will be complete. So, what book? Oh, this is so fun. Okay, let's do Journey of Souls. Or Destiny of Souls, okay? So, Journey of Souls. Michael Newton. PhD. It says. I like it when people put their like credentials there, because I feel like some people actually give a fuck about like that kind of shit a lot. So like, especially if it's a spiritual person and they put their like PhD there, I'm like, fuck yeah, buddy, listen up, you science bitches. This person knows what's up. Okay. Hello, Rosa. That's Lindsay, I believe. Yo, I was just going to ask if I could borrow your copy about the Law of Attraction, because that's one I literally have an extra of. And you don't have to borrow it. I'll give it to you, girl. Like, totally. As a gift. My gift to you. So, I love to give away books when I have extra copies. Not when it's my only coffee. Chosen says, felt weird telling you, but that was authentic. Thanks for clarifying. Fun, love. Thanks, Brit. Yeah, message me after, Lindsay. We could totally meet up. I'll give you that book. Maybe we could go for coffee too or something. Dilberto111 says hi. Okay, so this is the last book I'm going to talk about on tonight's edition of Book Talks that I've just invented today. So Journey of Souls. This book is, case studies of life between lives. So I don't know if you guys read my post earlier, you should have, but I was talking about my first experience with my past life regression and how I actually regressed back to this lifetime where I was a guy named Bill and I didn't really have good relationships with my wives, and it just kind of led into this pain in my heart, which sort of carried over to this life, which is why I'm so passionate about healing people's hearts now, right? But anyways, this book will help you gain a deeper understanding of why you are actually here. And you will read about, I don't know, there's probably about 60 cases of different people going in hypnosis and basically explaining when they're in hypnosis. And they all say the same thing too. They explain why we come to earth. They explain like the purpose of your lifetime or their lifetime, and you know, they share personal stories around like karma and, you know, reincarnating. And reading these books, this is just the first one, Journey of Souls, but this one was actually my favorite. I actually read this one first, and it's like a little bit fatter. Destiny of Souls is another one. So if you're wanting to understand from a deep level or at a deep level why you are here on this planet, read Journey of Souls and Destiny of Souls and actually get a life between lives regression. I actually had one done in 2016, and that's how I know all this stuff about souls, you guys, is because I did that. And actually, I'm a hypnotherapist as well. Oh yeah, I will mention. So I've decided to open up space for hypnotherapy sessions in my area. So I know like a lot of you are all over the world and stuff, but I'm in Langley, British Columbia, so I'm kind of like in the middle of where Vancouver is and Abbotsford. So I am going to be opening up space for sessions again, which I haven't done in like quite a few months. So message me if you're interested. We can do past life regressions. We can work on healing confidence, healing trauma, healing confidence blocks, healing addictions, weight loss. So anyways, yeah. So Dolores Cannon, yeah, I've never read Dolores Cannon. Other people have told me that too, but I think it's probably along the same lines as this. But Michael Newton is actually a hypnotherapist like me, and he sort of invented this life between lives thing, which is pretty cool. So I always recommend those books because it was those books that when I read it, it was just like, oh my God, I understand fucking everything about why we are all here. And it was just like, now I have this deep understanding of like everything. Like, I just feel really connected with truth when you read that. And like, of course, everybody's entitled to have their own truth, but you know, like when you hear soul truth or you read soul truth, you just like know. It's like a deep knowing, right? And those books really activated that for me when I first read them back in like 2014 or 2013. It was like so powerful. And yeah, so I'm very thankful for those books, because actually it was those books that led me into getting into hypnosis. And then when I got my first session, it led me to ask her, hey, where do I go for the training for this? So then I ended up becoming a hypnotherapist. So it was really great. It put me on my path. But anyways, you guys, so those are my book recommendations for today. Those are some of my favorite books that have totally transformed my life. Go and get those books. Like, just order them on Amazon or go to the bookstore. Like, just do it. Do it. If you feel called, there's a reason to. And yeah, I'm going to do these book talks more. This was super fun. Saturday night chills, book talks. Couldn't get any better than that. And also message me if you want to sign up for the hypnotherapy sessions in my area. This is just for in-person people. And also, I don't know if you guys saw, I am selling my jealousy program again right now for the next 4 days. So if you want to buy that program, the link is in my bio. So get at it. This is for you if you want to heal your unworthiness around love and heal your jealousy, heal that pit of the stomach gross feeling, and just come into your power and your ability to create amazing, joyous relationships. Okay? Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, you came for the joy of living. Bye.